All right, let's get straight to it. I have a question for you, and I want an answer. Why don't you use the volitional form?
Why?
No, really, why don't you use the volitional form? I'm talking about ikou. Let's go. Why does it disappear from your speech? And don't you dare tell me it's because it's difficult. The conjugation is simple. The te form is 100 times harder than this, and you've already got that down. So that excuse, it's completely invalid. I mean, let's just look at the evidence. You take kaku, it becomes kaite, fine. But then au becomes atte. And isogu becomes isoide. And hanasu becomes hanashite. Yomu becomes yonde. The sound right before the te changes almost every single time. Yeah, there are rules, I know, but when you first learned it, it was pure chaos. Now, compare that chaos to this. Look how clean this is. Kaku becomes kako. Au becomes ao. Isogu becomes isogo. The logic is a straight line. It is simple. And yet, the second you open your mouth to actually speak Japanese, the volitional form just vanishes. Why? The problem clearly isn't difficulty. It's not that the form is hard to remember. So, what is it? What's the real issue here? Okay, let's organize our thoughts. Look at these three verbs. You've got ikou, ikimashou, and ikou. How are they different? Well, ikou is just the future tense. I will go. It's a plan, a fact on your schedule, kind of weak emotionally. Then you have ikimashou. That's your polite suggestion. It's safe, it's formal, great for work meetings. Very convenient. Which leaves us with ikou. What in the world is it for? You see, it's not quite the future, and it's a little different from just a suggestion. You can say, 明日から勉強します. 明日から勉強します. I will study from tomorrow. That's a plan. Cold. But what if you say, 明日から勉強しよう. 明日から勉強しよう. You know what? I'll start studying tomorrow. Can you feel that? There's a little more heat there. A feeling that you decided this for yourself. Right here, right now. That is the difference. The volitional form is what you use for an on-the-spot decision. So, why isn't it second nature to you? Because for your future plans, ikou is good enough. For your polite suggestions, ikimashou is safe. And here's the crucial point. You have no place to store ikou. You literally don't have a shelf for it in your head. You can't see the mental shelf labeled decision.
Fine. If you don't have one, we're going to build one. Right here, right now.
So listen up. You don't use the volitional form just as a replacement for the future or as some casual version of a suggestion. No. You use it the instant your own will clicks into gear. Let's drill this. 1, to move yourself. Yosh, yaro. Yosh, yaro. All right, let's do this. Your will is aimed squarely at yourself. 2, when you're still wavering. 勉強しようかな? Maybe I'll study. You're right on the edge of deciding. 3, to lightly involve others. 一緒に映画見ようよ. Hey, let's go see a movie together. It's not a command, you're sharing your will with them. And 4, to set the direction of your own fart. 怒らないようにしよう. 怒らないようにしよう. I'll try not to get angry. You're deciding your feelings, not just your actions. Think about the direction of the force here. The imperative form, melete, that's a push from the outside. Ike, go. It's a command being forced on someone. But the volitional form, ikoke, that rises up from within. Iko. Let's go. The direction of the force is completely, fundamentally different. And this right here, this illustrates the final, beautiful piece of the puzzle. Just look at the 5-stage verb conjugation. It follows the vowels perfectly. A, I, U, I, O. You have kakanai, kakimasu, kaku, kake. And where does it end at the very end? Kako. The concept of will occupies the final, most powerful O position. It's not the future. It's not a command. The meaning of to decide is placed right at the very end of this beautiful linguistic symmetry. So let's summarize. For the future, you use ikou. For a polite suggestion, you use ikimashou. But when your will is moved in the moment, when you make a snap decision, that is where the volitional form belongs. This concept of on-the-spot will, this is the shelf. Got it? The power of the volitional form isn't just about what it does. It's about this incredible symmetry, this special place it holds in the very architecture of the language itself. Now that you can see it, doesn't that change your perspective just a little bit?